So the first thing I did was I've already went ahead and primed my eye. I used my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NW45 and a flat like shader brush, just like this one, all over my eyelid all the way up to my brow bone. And also, if you notice, I did my eyebrows like a little bit thinner than what I normally do because her eyebrows are super thin. So to kind of go along with the theme a little bit more. So the first thing I'm going to do is use Parfait Amour by MAC, and it's like a shimmery purple, and my 239 shader brush. And this is going to go all over my eyelid, stopping at about the crease. And you can also sprinkle a little bit on your bottom inner corner there, if you can see how I did that. Now with a fluffier tapered brush, 224 by MAC, I'm going to take a little bit more of that purple, and then I'm going to use that to blend it out into the crease, just to kind of give it like that fading effect. Then on top of that, I'm using MAC's Violet, and this is a loose shimmer pigment that I obviously need more of, and that is going to go all over, and this is really going to make the purple stand out like even more. And then blend it outwards, of course. Now I'm going to use Carbon by MAC, which is a flat black matte color, and then just like a flat shader brush. I would use 239, but I don't want to ruin it, so I'm using just some little cheapy Coastal Scents one here. Well, not that it's cheap, but well, it was expensive. It was only like $2. So working on the outer corner there, I'm just basically going to pat that on there. And instead of just doing it like on the outer corner like I normally do, I'm actually going to start to bring it inward, stopping at about, see how I'm kind of like tapering it there? So I'm going to keep going until I get well into maybe like the middle of my eye. But as I'm adding the black, I'm tapering like I'm making a slanted line basically. And as I'm applying the Carbon there, I'm also blending it in with the purple. Now I'm going to continue to blend. And you can even go, you can use like a shader brush if you have one, like 217 for the step if you want to, but I really, really want to keep the Carbon really, really dark. And also I'm going to start to wing it out here to give it like that cat eye look. Now I'm going to take black eyeliner. I'm using Rimmel London black eyeliner. And I'm going to line my lower lash line. All the way across from start to finish. Oh, that makes my eyes water. And also I'm going to line my bottom lash line here, stopping at about right there. Then I'm going to take the other side of the brush I used earlier. It's a duo brush, and I'm going to use this slanted side here and just smoke out the black by smudging it up a little bit. And then I'm going to take that purple violet pigment I used by MAC earlier with the same angle brush, get some of that purple on there and put that on top of the black and kind of like smudge it out. Now I'm going to take Parfait Amour by MAC and my 224 brush, and this is going to go just into the crease along and kind of blend it in with the Carbon. And you can go back and add more carbon if you want, which I'm getting ready to do. And I'm using very soft strokes because carbon is very easy to get messy with, so just be very light-handed with it. And with the same 224 brush by MAC, I'm using Retro Speck here as my highlight color for my brow bone. You know what? Scratch that. We're not going to use... Yeah, we're going to use this brush. Just kidding. And that's going to go here on my brow bone. Lightly squeeze it back and forth. I went and grabbed a Q-tip real quick, and then I just kind of did like soft sweeping motions here to kind of make the make a little bit more neater, and then it also sweeps it upwards and gives it more of a cat eye look. So this look is for the most part pretty much done. I'm just going to add liquid eyeliner, and I'm not going to do it too, I'm not going to make the line too thick. Unfortunately, since we are wearing black eyeshadow, if you do make a mistake, like I just did right now, and made that big old glob right there, you're not really going to see it. And this is going to be a fairly like medium-sized line, not too thick and not too thin. Now I'm going to add mascara. I'm using Lash Stiletto. And this look would be perfect with false eyelashes if you have any. But it's also pretty without. I think it would be more Ashley to wear false eyelashes though. So if you really want to replicate her look, I would say bust them out and put them on. Now to get a pinker lip, I'm using one of my Manly palettes. It's a 2-piece palette, so there's 2 of these. The other one is somewhere around the house. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a pink eyeshadow here to get a pink lip, and this 224 brush. And I have a lot of pink on this, so I'm going to dust it off. And I already have Madcap on my lips by MAC, so I'm going to just put just a little bit of pink on there, lightly feathered over, and it's going to give it like a really pretty pink. Because I noticed that she either wears like pink on her lips or like nude. She doesn't like, this kind of look reminds me of like that Pamela Anderson like blonde bombshell, but she doesn't like overdo it. Like I noticed that. Well, sometimes she can with her eyes, but with her lips and her cheeks, they tend to stay pretty nude. So you can add this as much as you want. I think that's pretty much done. You're probably not going to see much of the pink now, but when I show you the pictures, it's going to be like, wow, that's pink. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for my friend Jackie that I used to work with for requesting this, and I hope you guys like it.